I think the process of making it was quite hard. It was difficult, difficult but pleasure. Coming into the studio, and obviously you're working with totally different dancers that you've never worked with before. It was about establishing some sort of trust and the communication of how do I articulate my language onto other dancers, which was very, very difficult. I think little minimal things, little intricate things get me more excited rather than the big shebang and the big whole, yeah, let's just keep moving. So I'm more interested in I think the soul of a dancer. You know, sometimes you can tell dancers stand still and you're watching them stand still, but you can still feel their presence and energy. So it's all about the little things and their communication of what they're bringing into the work at the same time. I didn't speak so much in the beginning of the process, and sometimes it is that reason of like, you're just waiting for the dancer to do something that you, like I said, I didn't want to say to a dancer, oh, yeah, do this, because now obviously I'm feeding quite a lot because I'm back. But I think before it was that thing of, I'm waiting for a surprise for me.
Yeah.
That's again, it's that excitement that sometimes you wait for, and you wait for that dancer to do it, and then when they do it, you're like, yes. Didn't have to say anything.
And what's the it?
It's just that you don't know. When you're in a moment, it happens. You're like, yeah, that's it. It's because it's fun. It gets me to play. I can play, and playing is really cool to play. When I get the chance to play, I can play, and you know, sometimes I don't have to make sense out of something, and especially with with dance, obviously you got abstract, and it can just be as abstract as possible. It doesn't have to make any sense, or there's a feeling behind it. Sometimes you can just have a feeling, and it's not a narrative of this is from top to bottom. So it's, I don't know, you can translate, and I think there's this idea of help. I think we all need help as human beings, and sometimes I think we forget that, as we're not just dancers, but people are human beings at the end of the day. Sometimes, yeah, a little thing that you can give to someone can just help them in a situation that you might never know through what they're going through. So I think it's translating that energy to people as human beings first, and then as dancers. I give them imagery and I give them ideas, and they take it to themselves and say, okay, this is the place I want to go to, rather than, cause sometimes for this piece, it wasn't about, oh, this is your intention. It was just about, this is how I feel, how do you feel? And they were like, okay, I feel like this, so I feel pissed off, so I'm going to show this, my aggression on stage as well. So it was everyone's thoughts and feelings, and we kind of, as a collective, we came together and found those thoughts and feelings together, because everyone has their, especially when we perform this piece, I think there's some moments of enjoyment, some moments of struggle, and everyone in the company go through all of these different things. There's an aggression in terms of like relating to just what happens in society. I feel like there's always a weight on me somehow, and sometimes I don't know what it is. So there's people out there that feel the same way we feel, and we're trying to say to them, we're here, we're on your side. So it's not just aggression from us, it's also helping other people who are maybe battling with something and they want to let something out, but they can't because they feel like maybe their friends or their social environment, everyone's locked in. So, you know, some people, yeah, like I meet people and they don't say nothing, but they have when they speak, they have so much emotion that they let out so much emotions, but they can't physically do it. So what we do, we represent that physical state for them. So I think it's also helping people at the same time, you know, who come to the theatre and they leave and being like, you know what, that helped me. I'm like, I've done my job.